Hi friends, we are back with a new video, and in this video we are going to discuss about the OAuth 2.0 with username and password credentials. Okay, let us use two orgs here. One org is server and another org is called client, and the org that is opened in the Mozilla Firefox is nothing but the server. Okay, and in this server I have created a connected app. I'll quickly show you the configuration of this connected app. Um, yeah, in the connected app, the callback URL must be https://login.salesforce.com/services/to/token. This is not mandatory. I'm just keeping it. Click on save. Yeah. Once you save this connected app, click on manage consumer details. Yeah, an email. You should have received an email containing the verification code. I am quickly entering it. Now you will get consumer key and consumer secret. Copy these values. I have already copied in a notepad consumer key and consumer secret. So this connected app must be created in the server. Okay. Yeah. Now let me show you how I am going to get the access token. I have created a Lightning Web Component page, and when I click on the get access token, let me refresh. In the Chrome, I am using the client org. So this client org is going to make a request to the server asking for an access token, and the server provides the access token. This is username and password flow, right? So we have to provide the username and password of the server's user record. That means in server we will create a user record. Normally in production it will be an integration user. We have to provide that integration user's username and password along with the connected apps, client ID and client secret. When we pass all of this, we will receive an access token in return. I'm clicking on get access token. See, I'm missing an access token. This came directly from the server. Okay, so how I have implemented this? Let me show you the LWC component code. Yeah, this is a basic lightning card. 1 second. Yeah, this lightning web component contains HTML, JS and meta. I have exported it to app page, home page, record page, and I have just created a button, and on click of this button I am calling an apex method. So on click of this button I am normally invoking a JavaScript function, and this function is in turn invoking the apex method. This apex method I have imported in this line. See, I have created an apex class, and in that apex class I have get access token method created. I will show you that apex class as well in a second. So we know that this is imperative call, right? So and this method call in this imperative manner is usually a promise. So I am resolving this promise by using dot then and dot catch. Dot then result, this is an arrow function. This will console log the result. This result is nothing but the return value of the method. I will show you the method. Here the return value of the method is an access token. So I am I created a variable and storing that access token, and once this access token is available, and I'm using a template with an if condition, and this access token will be shown there. And now welcoming to the Apex class. This is the Apex class. As I have already said, in username and password flow, we have to only use this flow if you trust the client. That means you are sharing the integration users, which is a server user, username and password with the client. So in this case only, we will use the username and password flow. However, in the client org, we can also use named credentials to hide these values of username and password. You can do that, but Salesforce is soon deprecating this username and password flow because of the security reasons. Uh, in order to integrate with any external system, Salesforce will be deprecating this soon. So this is just for knowledge purpose. Okay, let's. Yeah, I'm creating some variables with final keyword. So this cannot be a modified letter anywhere in the code. So I'm using the endpoint, and to this endpoint we are going to make a post request. Okay, and client ID, client secret, these are from the server's callback, sorry, connected app, and I am using these two here. Username and password. Username is also from the server. You have to create a user record in the server, or you can use the sysadmin's access in the server. And password is also the server password along with the access security token. How do you get the security token? You have to combine this. This server 0001 is nothing but the password, and this is the security token. You have to combine this as a string and pass here. For getting the security token, go to the server, click on the user, click on settings, click on reset my security token, and you click on reset the security token, and email containing the security token will be sent to you, and that security token will be like this. From here to here, it is security token. In this case, we have to combine the password along with the security token. Okay, so I am so this is the method that I am calling from the LWC. See, I have imported this method. This is the reference name I am using from @Salesforce Apex class 3. Get access token is the actual method name. See, get access token is the method name, and this method is returning a string. So that's why in click handler, whenever this method is invoked, and if it is fulfilled, it is basically a promise, right? When it is fulfilled, the return type will be string. That string I am passing to the access token. Yeah, this is a standard HTTP request and response boilerplate code. You all know that HTTP request response. Here method will be post because we are sending a body. That's why the method has to be post, and token endpoint is this thing. We are referencing as token endpoint here. So content type. This must be application URL encoded. So we are setting header as this one, so we have to encode the client ID, client secret, username and password in this particular format, and I am sending the request here, and the response I am logging in the debug logs, and response body is this. The response body how it looks like. I'll show you. See, this is the response body. It is actually JSON. The access token. Wait. Do one thing. Open raw log. Copy this. See, this is how the response body looks like. It is a JSON with key value pairs. The key is a string and value is also a string here. Yeah. Now let us go to our controller again. Yes. So we are creating a map. Okay. Now in this map we are storing the JSON.deserialize untype. What this deserialize untype does is it will accept a JSON response and it will typecast it into the string comma object, a map containing the string and object. Suppose we have this response body, right? It will convert into map of string comma object. So this map will contain the access token as a key, and this value is stored in the form of object, and again this value is stored in the key in string format, and this value will be stored in value in object format. Remember, key value pair is stored in map in the form of string and object. So let me also print this map so you will get a better understanding. See, now I'm printing the map, right? This is the map. It contains the access token, key value pair. See, the key is string data type and value is object data type. So if I want to access the map m1 dot get access token, what it does is m1 dot get access token. So this has a key containing the access token, right? So it will fetch the session ID removed. Normally in the debug logs, Salesforce do not show the session ID because it is a sensitive information, but it actually contains the access token. So this access token is of object type, so we have to convert into string. Therefore we are typecasting into string and return. So this method is now returning a string, and this string is nothing but the result. Here we are passing that result to the access token, and we got the access token. And by making use of this access token, you can make some other API calls to the REST services, etc. I hope now you understood this well. The difference between OAuth 2.0 web server flow and username password flow is, in username password flow we have to pass the token endpoint, client ID, client secret, username and password. Whereas in OAuth web server flow, we have to pass the client ID and redirect URI. And in OAuth 2.0 web server flow, it will redirect to some browser endpoint URLs where user has to enter their credentials in order to get the authorization code. And once the authorization code is received, again a new request will be sent to the endpoint. By making use of this authorization code, you will get the access token. You can see my other video. I have also done that OAuth 2.0 web server flow as well. So thank you guys. If you want, I am posting this entire code in the YouTube comment section or description. Please check it out. Thank you.